What's up, Andrew? What's up, Logie Frog? What's up, Zem? How's it going, guys? We're doing a glasses stream today. I'm extremely tired because I had to wake up early for an exam this morning. But we are streaming. We are going to stick with daily streaming. But no contacts today. I played Pitching Rebel this morning and I blew it. I was up 4-2 and then he hit 3 solo home runs. Ended up coming away with the victory. But it was a good game. Hope you guys are doing well today. Just putting up the thumbnail real quick. Better close this window. Halfway good up till 2, studying for midterm, man. What exam was it? Was it a tough one? I think I did okay. I think I did as well as I could have. There was one question where I just didn't understand it on the study guide. Still didn't get it on the exam. Unfortunately, that question was worth a lot. But the rest of it, I think I did okay. It was like statistics for engineers or something like that. I think we're good to go. Got this stuff in there. Yep, alright. Intro to business. Alright. Business can be tough. Man, Ted Williams has been great for me so far. I've used him maybe like 5 or 6 games. He's probably batting around 400, 450 or something. But every single game he just has clutch RBIs, clutch home runs, and things like that. What are the odds of that question being worth a lot? Statistics show fair. Fair. I walked into that one. He's got Felix Hernandez. What are the chances this guy asks for a friendly quit? I think Pitching Rebel's the only person that hasn't asked for a friendly quit so far this season. And I still lose like half the time when I don't accept it. What's his record? 318 and 172. So if he does ask for it, I'm going to say no. Just because his record is pretty good. It's going to be a good matchup either way. But this guy's a baller. He's not asking for a friendly quit. We're playing straight up.
1-1.
I feel like I'm going to have a tough time against this Felix. He did kind of hang both of those pitches. They were kind of like middle of the zone. Actually, that one's okay. It's hittable, but I feel like Felix with that sinker, he's gonna hit the corners. The guy threw a perfect game against me. What was it, yesterday or the day before, with Bob Feller? So that was kind of ridiculous. And it was an All-Star too. It wasn't even a Hall of Fame. The dude threw a perfect game on All-Star, and offense absolutely has the upper hand when you play on All-Star. Good start so far. What else are you guys up to? Are you guys getting Ted? How far are you guys? This is Ted right here. He's got like he looks like he really like dives down on the baseball from his batting stance, as you see there. Like his head really comes down, like he's got like a violent kind of swing, but then the finish is really smooth and it feels really comfortable. What's my rating? I'm at 813, I think, somewhere around there, maybe 810. I think I was at like 850 earlier this morning. Finish your Greinke single game mission and ranked seasons on All-Star? That's crazy. How many strikeouts do you have to get for that? I think the only ranked seasons mission for a pitcher that I finished is like Matt Latos. I managed to get like 9 or 10 strikeouts somehow. But generally it ends up being like 3 strikeouts a game, so it's pretty tough. Get Ted next event. Yeah, this event, I didn't think I was going to try to get him, but some people mentioned, like, what if it's a 6 or 9 inning event? That would be horrible. I don't think they're going to do that to us because of the 70 game thingy, but who knows? It could happen. They did it for Matt Holliday. This guy's not having a good first inning. But Ted is totally worth it. He's totally worth it. Oh. He's trooper though. 4-0. He's still balling. Yeah, midterms of course takes priority. No question. I had midterms this week as well, but one of them was online. One of them was like, just look at the previous exams and you're good to go. So I got lucky on that end. I still had time to spend wasting time playing video games. The question is, are we going to be able to pitch in this game? I'm going to guess this guy's already in Championship Series. I could be wrong, but if he's in Championship Series, that means this game would be on Hall of Fame. You don't know the exact mission, but you need a complete game shutout with some strikeouts. Ended up with 13. That is pretty crazy. Usually those missions are at least 6 strikeouts. For a Greinke mission, it was probably at least 8. So that is pretty impressive. Hey, Swolf. How's it going? Yeah, he's turning on that fastball. I think it's going to go foul. But he's ready to hit. Call me Biceps. That's his PSN name. PSN changing is confirmed for 2019 apparently. You're going to be able to change your username. I don't know if I will. If I do, it's probably just going to change to DudeFood Gaming. Otherwise, what was the point of making the DudeFood name for my YouTube channel? Man, I can't pitch. Glasses up or nothing. Yeah, exactly. I wanted Rodimus to be here so he could see it. I hit a 3-run jack, solo home run with Griffey in the first inning, and then a 3-run jack with my created player. Yeah, this guy can ball. This guy's 762. It is all-star then. That makes sense because I felt like a couple of those swings weren't as flush as like I thought they could be, and yet they were still home runs. So makes sense playing on all-star difficulty. Saber Higgins got a big curveball compared to most starters. He's got a good changeup as well. But I was only putting him in the rotation because he fits the postseason category, and there's like a postseason mission going on or something. So I figured I'd throw him in there for now, see what happens. Oh, perfect. I always forget when I have a shift on. Take the glasses off for pitching. I can't even see my microphone from here, man. I can't see the strike zone. I literally can't see it. I definitely can't see the bar. Nope. I can't see the analog pitching bar. That's how broken my eyes are. The guy that you kept playing said you spam curveballs. Yeah, he was a chump. I had a feeling he was going to complain about something. He just had that expression on his face. I was listening with the sound off, so I didn't hear what he said, though. There we go. Yeah, when I played Rebel this morning, he just spammed splitters the entire time. Then again, pitching's not his game. He bats like 350. So he's got the offense locked down, but his pitching isn't special. Yeah, exactly, right? If you just spam a pitch. I mean, I did hit 4 home runs off of him. My offense was okay. Had like 8 hits or something. But yeah, if someone spams a pitch, if that's why I like facing Negro. You just kind of, you throw the PCI in a certain spot, and you just try to time it perfectly, but you're just sitting knuckleball the whole time. You don't have to adjust to anything. Helps a lot. I'm not saying I'm not saying hitting a knuckleball is easy. I'm just saying, personally, I like to do it. Yikes. I think you figure out why you can't make World Series. Why is that? Because you don't play during the daytime? You need a better bullpen. Who's in your bullpen right now? Just go for the cheese, guys. This happened to me earlier today, too. There was another guy who was wearing blue. He was the home team. I was wearing blue because I'm the away team. And once again, it's happening for the second time. Let me know how the mic is, by the way. I changed the setting and I'm sitting a little bit closer, trying to remove some of the noise in the background with construction and whatnot. So let me know if you need me to put it louder or anything. I feel like playing some backyard baseball. Sometimes I go on like Steam or something and just look up baseball games. Nothing looks really interesting. Nothing that's free anyway. But I'm craving some backyard baseball. So second inning did not go the same way the first inning did. I guess he was just warming up. This dude hit a home run with Joe Mauer against a left-handed pitcher, and it went about 460 feet. You never played backyard baseball? I think I got it out of a cereal box, like a long time ago. Thought that was curving back fair, but yeah, I think I got it out of a cereal box, and it was pretty fun. It's just a bunch of like little kids. It's like Sandlot, kind of. You just like got a hodgepodge of random kids. Pablo Sanchez, the GOAT. Sticking with Felix, apparently. He has seen 30 pitches. What's my rating? I think it's 813. Somewhere in the low 800s. I was at about 850 today, and then I lost to Pitching Rebel once again. It's been on my mind non-stop because I could have won, and I'm really salty about it. But then I faced another guy. I lost 8-1 after that, like a Korea team or something. I should have my rating in the title. You want to change it for me? I was gonna put I was about to put World Series run in there, but I'm not gonna make it to World Series today. I'm only gonna stream for about 2 hours today, and that usually means I can only play 3 games. If I win all 3 games, I'll probably get to like 870, but not much more than that. Yikes, Ted. You got the wheels for it? He does not. You didn't play backyard baseball either. It's a good game. It's very cartoony. It's obviously very different from the show, but it's like one of those nostalgic games, you know. Like I probably couldn't play it for like days at a time, but if I threw it on the PC, maybe played a couple of games, I would be satisfied. They had a bunch of versions too. Like you could get, I think I had the regular version, the original, and then I also had like 2001 or something. And those yearly versions, you could get some all-star players as well. The one that I had was pretty loaded. I remember playing like Alex Rodriguez, Cal Ripken, Mo Vaughn, Kurt Schilling, Randy Johnson, all these guys. Is that going to drop? No, they're 2 outs. Thank you, Swolf. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Hope you're enjoying so far. Ooh. Ooh, we're going to rob this one, though. Can we? It's a little bit high of a... Oh, there we go. I guess it wasn't going over. Because it's a really tall fence. I think, like, Kevin Pillar or somebody... Maybe it was Josh Reddick, actually. It was, like, a long time ago. Maybe 6-7 years. and he put his foot into the mesh, and then he went like over it and reached back for the catch. But I don't think anybody has the hops in this game to actually do that. I don't know if there's an animation like that for this game. For a fence that high anyway. That tops Thames. Actually, I take that back right away. Thames did that. He went over, brought it all the way back in, but the fence was much smaller. Was my point. These fences are really high. But dude, that Thames catch was amazing. He went all the way up. He brought it back. Full sprint as well. Thames was so good in the event. I had so much fun using that card. Like, it was fun to use. Like, you got like Chipper and Piazza, you got Immortals at the top, and then your number 5 hitter is Eric Thames, who's like also dropping bombs. So much fun. I think that's gonna drop. Nope. He's playing left field. Is that Pujols? Looks like Pujols. That might be his diamond card. Just missed it. What else are you guys up to? Any plans for the weekend? Tomorrow's Friday. Nothing special going on this weekend, I think, right? I'm the master of hitting infield singles. Just because I hit so many ground balls. Everything I hit is either a home run or a ground ball. You have to drive to Albany tomorrow? For work. Man, right before a weekend? That sounds like a bummer. You have like 8 tests tomorrow? Oh, Fridays? Are you in high school, Swolf? I forget. Or is it middle school? Yeah. It was different in middle school. Like, teachers would throw tests at you at any time. But then high school, it's like every single teacher wants to throw quizzes and tests at you on the same day. Such a bummer. College is similar. I mean, not necessarily the same day, but midterms and stuff, they have all the midterms within like 1 or 2 weeks of each other. It's always a rough time. Glasses are working so far, not pitching wise, but I haven't been pitching well at all last couple days anyway, so I don't think it's the glasses, but it is what it is. It's 5-3. Just trying to make a comeback here. I don't have a sinker. Most of my starters do have sinkers, but Saberhagen does not. So I feel naked without a sinker. Good swing. I'm gonna try to get him at second base. Oh, he's staying. It's a single, I guess. Elementary. There's no middle school here. Okay, makes sense. It's the 4th inning, but I don't feel comfortable with this guy at all. Like, he's already has the tying run on base. That could be gone, yeah. Can't pitch today. And I already robbed like a whatever that was off the top of the wall, so it could be much worse than this. We're going straight to the bullpen. Grade 8, okay. These are the kind of days where I feel like I should go back to meter pitching, but I know if I do, I'm going to regret it. There we go. Sticking with Felix. Do I have Saberhagen coming up next inning? I think I'm going to keep Saberhagen going until he comes up to bat and then just pinch hit for him. But things could change. If he gives up a dinger right here, I think I have to take him out right away.
Counts 1-0. Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Trying to make some better pitches.
2 strikes. That's how you open up the outside.
Do you guys think I should grind for Babe Ruth right now? My outfield at the moment, got Trout in left field, Ken Griffey, and then Ted Williams playing right field, and I have Stan at first base. So I'm wondering if it's worth it to get Babe right away, and then just put Stan on the bench, or is it fine just kind of wait for a few starts? Because I have Diamond Babe pitching in my rotation right now. To waste too many lefties, get Trout. It's a fair point. The other thing I could do though is, wait, do I have any other outfielders? No. So what I could do is I could put Immortal Trout in left field, and then put Babe at first base, put Stan on the bench anyway. Because I think Stan has a couple holes in his swing. I think Babe's swing is a little bit better. And of course he has better power against righties. Ticket counter Immortal, that's true too. I have a feeling it's not going to be an outfielder though. Did they confirm that it's a hitter? Ticket counter Immortal? I have a feeling it's going to be a switch hitter of some kind. Just because late in the year last year they did Alomar and then they did Carlos Beltran, both were switch hitters, and we don't have any switch hitting Immortals. It's a hitter confirmed. Okay. I have a feeling it'll be a switch hitter then. They said early November, is that correct? I was looking for the picture right before the stream, but I couldn't find it. Not Reggie? I guess that's probably true. Are there any other hitters coming out, or is it just the pitcher? I know pitcher's going to be the November ranked seasons. Reggie makes sense, though. But I feel like they have to have a switch hitter. Not have to, but just based on their patterns of previous years. What's November? November's, oh, duh. Okay, never mind. Forget everything I just said. Jipper's like the first Immortal that everybody got. So you kind of forget that he's an Immortal. Forget everything I said. Unsubscribe. What pitcher do you guys think it is? It's going to be a live series probably. Some current day player. Verlander or Kershaw.
One ball, one strike.
That's what a lot of people are speculating. I really hope it's not a Verlander. Verlander has been trashed this year. Not in real life, just his card is just, it feels unplayable. Verlander's your pick? Yeah, I think you were mentioning, Swolf, that it can't be Kershaw, especially even though it was Kershaw that was leaked earlier in the year. But he just doesn't, he hasn't been great since his injuries. Yeah.
1-1.
That is just because of injuries, though. He's done well in the playoffs so far in one start. Has he had one start or two starts? But at least he seems to be snapping out of it. I gotta get some runs. I'm just swinging at everything. Next inning, I'm going to take some pitches. Don't worry. It's going to be different. Swolf, are you trying to get to World Series today? What's your rating? I'm going to go to the lefty. Did I go to Rob Nen by accident? What a day. Maybe this weekend, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'll continue to play this game afterwards. If I win all my games during the stream, I might continue to play later. But we'll see. Otherwise, I'll try to get him this weekend on stream. I don't have an R1 pitch. Sometimes I just pick random pitches and try to throw them in a good spot. Like sometimes I'll just press a random button and then I'll go from there. Actually, that's probably 90% of what I do when I'm pitching.
Got him.
I just press a random button, and I see whatever it is. It's a slider. Try to get it in a good spot for a slider, and throw it. I have choked a 4-0 lead, yeah, I know. I think it was 5-0, right? Told you. Told you before it happened, my pitching is not on today. We're just gonna have to scrap together. Try to outslug everybody today. But it's only a 1-run game, so just gotta have a couple good at-bats, put something together here. He does not have a great bullpen. Some high 80s diamond. Good enough to get the job done, but we'll see how it does. I'm gonna save Raleigh Fingers. Yeah, I'll probably save him for the end of the game. Try to get a save with him. Pen is bad. Can't bring in Nen. Fingers, Nen, and Wagner. Is it Diamond Fingers? So how close are you to Gossage? I checked that. His pen looks like yours. Okay. It's not a bad pen. But, yeah, there's like, at this stage in the game, it can feel like a handicap if you don't have elite bullpen guys. He's not throwing strikes anymore for the most part. He knows that I'm just swinging away. That's my own fault.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders?
Get in the hole. Good play. Who's playing second base? Matt Carpenter, come on. The dude has like 50 fielding. It shouldn't happen. And he's the first baseman primary.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
I hope they fix the fielding at third base next year. I would love to see a little bit more of a skill gap as well. There was one year where they added like a catch button where you had to press L2 to catch the baseball, but it wasn't required, so if you did turn it on, it was only hurting you when you played online. But I thought it was a cool idea. If they added a little bit more of a skill factor to fielding or something like that. Good pitch. Is it bad if you don't use a throwing meter? Yes. Button accuracy or pure analog. Both are good. Pure analog might be a little bit tougher, but if you pick it up quickly, I love it. Because you don't want to get in the situation where late game and like you just want to have everything in your control, right? Like if the guy throws it away because you're not using a meter, then it gets kind of tough. If it doesn't feel good, you know. Thought it was gonna be a breaking ball. Looking fastball right here. Slider, good pitch.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat.
Threw another slider and I got under it. Did not get under it. What the heck? Do you see how far, like, immediately when he hit the ball, you couldn't see it anymore because it went so high. Freaking Ted, man. Batting 407. Oh my god. What just happened? This card is insane. Ted is a goon. He has like 101 power against lefties or something. But he just went to left center against a lefty on a slider 0-2. It was ridiculous. What's up, Tornado? How are you, man? This has been a whirlwind of a game. I was up 4-0 in the first inning. And then I blew it. I was down 5-4 and I just hit an opposite field I guess, left center home run with Ted Williams against the lefty. On a pitch that I thought I got under. That one felt good. That one felt pretty good. What's up, Sharkbait? How are you? Hopefully we can pull away with this one. I really don't want to let this guy get more opportunities to hit home runs, because I know he can hit. And I know I can't pitch right now. Imagine if Matt Carpenter hadn't made that play as well. We would have been in real good shape. Good. Coming off a couple back-to-back losses, so we're in the low 800s in the ranking, but Noodle Arm Trout is not going to throw me out at third base, so we're going to run on him. But we're trying to get this W right here, hopefully get to like 870 by the end of the stream, play about 3 games. Is that gone? Did Billy Williams lead off this inning? Ooh, so close. I think I batted around in that inning. Alright, Hoffman's coming in. 11 and 6. 3.15 ERA. 120 innings.
It doesn't look very promising so far. This one, as we move into the later innings, down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back.
1 and 1.
A ball and a strike. The count's at 2 low now.
No, come on. Alright. Got lucky. Lined out to left field. Very lucky. Williams was the first and last out. Yeah, he made 2 outs in the same inning. What a bum. The people that have had success throwing the cutter this year, all of them are people that throw the cutter off the plate inside. I just can't locate it, man. It always tails back over the middle of the plate, or stays over the middle of the plate instead of getting inside and jamming them. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. Do we think Finest will cost Stubbs or just be a harder grind? It's tough, man. Based on what they've done for the last few Immortals, I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and that's why I don't want to put all my chips into like doing the, what's it called, Future Stars mission, and then be like, alright, well the Finest is just not worth it, I won't be able to afford it or something like that. I don't know. I think they're going to be creative with it, to be honest with you. I think they're going to do something programs-wise that we haven't seen yet. Like the way that they did divisions, they had 1 player from every team for those Future Stars cards. The 70 event wins for Ted Williams. So I think they're going to do something creative, something relatively unpredictable. It's definitely going to involve Stubbs. The question is it going to require us to like lock in cards, you know? Which is very possible. If you kind of think about like that Tony Gwynn card from the All-Star game this year, you had to lock like 50 All-Star cards in. That was kind of a bummer, and I ended up not doing it, but if they do something like that, it is possible. Get down. Oh. You got like a burp that's not coming out. Feels great, man. Every time I come to a stream, Swolf and Flatwoods are always here. Flatwood hasn't been here in a while, true. He's playing Madden. He went really hard into MLB, but yeah, hitting's been frustrating, so makes sense. He's playing Madden now. But he's in here from time to time. He's definitely supporting the streams whenever he can. Division, I'm in Championship Series. Welcome Heat Place. There we go. Yeah, Championship Series, I'm at like 8-13 or something, 8-11. Probably should bring in another reliever. At least warm somebody up. that's for sure. All right.
0-1's the
McGee
count.
is ready to go. He's definitely going to come in against Giambi. Gagne's going to warm up. I'm going to save Raleigh Fingers for the 9th. Trying to get those saves so I can get Gossage as soon as possible. Once I do finish the Raleigh Fingers grind for the saves, I'm gonna go back and do the goose saves
Count
offline,
is 2-1.
and then I just have to do about 13 of those, and I'll be good to go. Ooh, gotta have it. Is Teddy in my lineup? Yes, he is. He also went yard. He got me the lead in this game. I'm telling you, man.
Ball 4. That pitch is low.
He's got like a smooth finish on his swing, but a weird start to his swing. And sometimes it can feel uncomfortable, and the ball comes off his bat weird. But man, that guy is clutch. Every single game, every other game I'd say, if not more, he hits a clutch home run or drives in clutch RBIs in some way. The guy's just amazing.
1-2.
Player of the month, Yelich. He's gonna have no space in my lineup. I mean, I'm close to Babe. I could have caught that if he'd dove. You're so bored in school. How much longer do you have of school? It's already. Oh, you're in the. I'm guessing you have about 20 minutes left of school. All right. Let's see if this is a double play right here. Cool.
He's out.
That's unlucky. He had something going right there, and I should have brought in a lefty, but I didn't. Luis Gonzalez is in. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, from this morning, you mean? I gotcha. On the bus now. Good, good. Yeah, player of the month, Yelich. He's really good, but he's not going to be better than any of the other cards that I could get, like the Babe Ruth. 1 in every 5 times they'll make that play. Maybe not that one because the fence is higher, but 1 in every 5 times they'll reach up and make the play properly. But 4 and 5 times he doesn't make the play, and then it messes you up because of it. I might have been better off just walking. No. This is the right move. I was thinking of walking him and bringing in or keeping the lefty in, but that would bring the tying run up to the plate. Right now, if I give up a home run, I still have the lead.
1-1.
Who's someone worth the grind? It depends on what level you're talking about. Ted's worth the grind, 70 event wins. It depends on how fast you can get the wins. But even like if you have to play 150 games, I want to say he's still worth it. But the question is, like, will you have enough time to use him after that? But he's just so good. He's so good. Other than that, Pujols and Griffey are both amazing. Chipper's like pretty good, and Piazza's pretty good, but they can get some. They can take some time to get used to. But Pujols and Griffey are amazing.
0-2.
Career arcs wise, let's see. Go down the list. I mean, Frank Thomas is good. He's not endgame because, well, if you're not going for Pujols, I guess he's endgame. But there's a lot of first basemen that are good and cheap and easy to get. Schmidt's pretty good if you can hit with him. He has a smallish PCI, so personally I don't like his swing, but he is a great card. He can play some shortstop as well. Some people don't like his animations at shortstop. Snyder's good. I can't hit with him as well, but I know a lot of people can hit with him. That was 120 off the bat, by the way. Snyder's good. Doby and Billy Williams, I really like those guys. But Doby can struggle against lefties. If you're able to hit like line drives with lefties, against lefties, with Doby, then you'll be good. But he's not as dangerous as like Snyder or somebody. A lot of people like the Utley, despite his ratings not being amazing. A lot of people like him and are still using him to this day. Let's see, who else? Lee Smith is pretty easy to get. He is useful if you don't have a good bullpen, but he's not like amazing or anything. Who's good? Second baseman? No, just Utley. Wagner's good. Yeah, the pitchers. Yeah, it's just a matter of like the long grinds to get like Raleigh fingers and whatever. The pitchers just take a long time to get, so that makes them less worth it. But they're very good, like, to use. Once you actually have them, they're amazing. That's a good relay play. Never mind. Welcome back. Once you do have them, they're very good. It's just they take so long to get, and it can be incredibly frustrating and boring. If you don't feel like doing that, don't do it. But yeah, the guys that Andrew listed, a lot of people consider them A+ cards. Ooh, just missed it. Grinded for Hanley, no power. Yeah, he's okay against righties. If you can put the ball on the ground against lefties, then you can beat out a lot of them. His defense is surprisingly okay. 8th in the lineup, yeah. Alright, we're going to go Raleigh fingers. Nope, I went with Chapman, didn't I? Oh well, no Raleigh finger save here. They need to make a different color. Alright, well, apparently Raleigh fingers is going to have an opportunity for a save. They need to make a different color for where you're selecting because it looks the same. You can barely tell. It's the second time it's happened to me today. Here we go. We don't have much left in the bullpen, but I'm going to warm him up anyway. Billy Wagner. It's like the Jackie career arcs. Yeah, I've given up a few home runs to Jackie as well, so that's kind of unfortunate. After this batter, I'm going to go ahead and do some defensive switches as well. Good pitch. The bats for Stargell are really cheap now. Stargell's probably one of the best hitters that you can get that's not an immortal. His swing is great too. He hits the inside pitch really well. Loads of power as well. He's probably better than Frank Thomas because his swing is better, despite his ratings not being better. The Stargell program is the Bat Collector program. So there's like the second row of programs or whatever, which is the collections. That's the one. I need a new infielder in my bench so that I can rotate these guys around so I don't have Chipper playing shortstop in the 9th inning. Yeah, he's very good, very good. After this game, we'll take a look at the programs. I'll show you what cards to get. Swolf, if you keep up these shenanigans, you're going to lose your mod. I'm just kidding. You're only going to lose your mod if you beat me in ranked season. Don't snipe me again. I was very unhappy about that. And you were up like 8-0. You can't do that, Dan isn't here. Fair enough. Maybe I'll make someone else a mod. Slider is not the right pitch here, but I'm throwing it anyway. Slider was the right pitch there. I should never have doubted myself. What a game. This guy's been popping off last couple games. As soon as I said the words, I'm not sure how I feel about this batting stance anymore. He's hit like 6 home runs in 2 games. 3 games. Rob Nen finally gets his first win. Alright, if you want the all broken squad, not just career arcs, heat plays, these are the cards you want to get. Forget about these cards, they're all terrible. Jason Castro's the best of these catchers. Some people like Mejia, but I don't. Steve Pearce and Justin Bour are both excellent cards. Sean Rodriguez is an excellent card. Carter's okay. He's not really worth it for ranked seasons, and Sean Rodriguez probably isn't worth it for ranked seasons, but Pearce and Bour can both compete in ranked seasons if you really need them to. These cards aren't very good. These cards are not good. This card is amazing. Mark Reynolds, if you want to use him. He's an A+ card. Broken swing, absolutely. None of these cards. Torres is okay. He's just very, like, he's a very balanced card. You know, he can be used, but he's not amazing. Robles, I have him on my bench still. Stubbs is a pretty good card. He's not good for ranked seasons, but he's got a good swing. Trumbo's okay. His swing's kind of wacky. I like all these cards actually. Not the golds, but these 3 diamonds are all good for me. McGee is still in my rotation in my bullpen. And I think that's it. I mean, O'Neal's a good card as well. I haven't used him though. A lot of people use Preston Tucker or Kyle Tucker for the event, so Alvarez is a good card. Yeah, he's just I wasn't talking about platoon cards, that's the thing. Alvarez is a great card too. But he can't hit lefties. So he's not amazing for ranked seasons, but if you wanted to use him as a pinch hitter, he's an A+ pinch hitter for sure. I think that covers most, if not all. Lind was kind of glitchy for me as well, I think. Yeah, he's batting like 500, but I don't think I used him in ranked seasons at all. Those cards are great. These cards are all very expensive, but Yelich is good. Carpenter's good. The last 3 cards are pretty good. Paul Goldschmidt's good, but like he's not worth it. Oh, Bell. Bell is a great card for me. He takes forever to get. You know, you have to do like right fielders and left fielders. But he's hit a ton for me. Bench is pretty good. Pretty balanced card. Good defense. Larkin's not great. Schmidt you should go for. Williams was good for me. Carter's not great. Mulder's not good. Dobie's pretty good. No. Torrey's not great. But yeah. Still on the Bell grind. Yeah, it's a long one for sure. But it's a great card. I used him in ranked seasons up until I got Mike Trout. So, like, I just took him off the lineup, like, last week. But I've been using him in events. I've been using him in ranked seasons for a long time, obviously. And he's been very good. His defense is not great ratings-wise, but I haven't had any issues with him fielding the ball. The Kemp is an A+ card. His ratings are whatever, but his swing just mashes the ball. Every time I face him, like you guys that have been in the chat for a while, you know I hate facing that card. He's got a broken swing as well. But is there a... Are you talking about the Diamond Kemp, by the way? I should specify that. The Diamond Kemp is very good from Conquest Extreme. I don't have him, though. His grind is hard if you're not good at playing on Legend. If you are good at playing on Legend, it's not hard at all. But it takes a very long time. You're going to have to play at least 150 games on Rookie. And then or like 100-something games on Rookie in Conquest. Not in real games. And then a handful of games on Legend in Hall of Fame. So I've tried to do it, but at the point that I started trying to go for those cards, those Conquest Extreme cards, that's when like Immortals were coming out and everything, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get cards that are better than this Kemp anyway, so it's not worth putting all the time into it. So that's just what happened. I think there's better cards available than the Kemp in terms of how much you have to grind for them. But he's a good card. You have up to Oral. I don't have the Dozier card, which this guy does. This guy's got Bob Gibson. This guy's a major grinder. Bob Gibson takes forever because you have to do live series, strikeouts, and whatever. I was just not about to do that. But yeah, I don't have the Dozier. I do have Orlando Cepeda, so I think that's like 40% of Conquest Extreme. See what this guy's record is. 32-6, so he hasn't played a ton, but pretty good percentage. Gibson is your only Immortals starting pitcher. Yeah, Gibson's gonna be a baller. I don't know if I'll ever get him though. You'll have your Ryan soon enough. Apparently Ryan's the worst. I pitch okay with him, but his ERA is over 3. As opposed to like Bob Feller. He's an unstoppable. Yikes. And apparently Tom Seaver's much better as well. It's also hard to, in my opinion, the more that people see a certain pitcher, it's easier for them to pick it up. So like people haven't seen Gibson too much. So if you do have Gibson, it's a bigger advantage for you. Because you're not used to him, you don't know how to counter him. But like everybody's seen what's his name, Nolan Ryan at this point, because he's like the easiest one to get. So everybody's seen him and they all know how to beat him. So the sooner you get those cards, the better. Oh, I thought it was gonna be a curveball. It's a 90-mile-an-hour slider. Unreal. Followed by the changeup. That's a great combo, by the way. One of them, they kind of look the same out of the hand because the speed's about to be the same. 92 on the slider. So the speed looks like it's going to be the same out of the hand. But the changeup drops straight down and the slider breaks, obviously. So it's hard to cover both. One after the other. One after the other.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yeah. Jack Morris once again. I look bored. You look bored. I'm very tired. I woke up early today. I'm wearing glasses, so I probably look very tired. It's very hot in here as well. Thank you for noticing. Rotation is Gibson, Feller, Greinke, Morris, Oral. Might do Kopech. Interesting. I don't think Kopech's ever going to be worth it. Like, he's got a good fastball, but he's only got... Does he have 4 pitches or 5 pitches? For me, that makes a big difference. I just like guys that have 5 pitches. Oh my god. Gotta stop doing that. You have Kopech, so it's just a question in the rotation. 5 pitches, okay. Have you used him in ranked seasons yet? Like you're trying to put him back in the rotation, or you're thinking about doing it for the first time?
Number 22 takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. And he can give these guys an early lead if he
Yikes. Trying to get it inside to him. Who's never going to get there.
Inside, ball 1.
Do I play other sports? I play NBA 2K19. I'm not very good at it. But it's for fun. You used him once and it went decent. Okay. He seems very similar to like the Matt Latos and James Shields cards that you get, but with a better fastball. So I think those cards felt good when I used them, but I don't know how well they'll compete against like top flight rotation guys. In real life, Joe, I play basketball. Oh man. Baseball. I used to play tennis. But I haven't played baseball since like high school. Rec baseball, not for the school even. Well, let's see if that one gets out. Nope. It felt good. But it does get over his head, so I think we're going to get to third here. I think it's Duke playing right field. Duke has like really short sleeves for some reason. I don't think anybody else has sleeves that look like that. Have you guys noticed that? His sleeves are just like shorter than everybody else's. Maybe he's just stout and jacked.
He's out.
Is that 2 outs? Yikes. He's hitting corners with like random pitches. I feel like sliders shouldn't be able to hit that location. I should really just take some pitches. I checked that. I hope they fix check swings for next year. It was like perfect for the longest time, and for some reason they adjusted it midway through the year. Now it just doesn't feel comfortable anymore. Have you guys used this Dozier card? I don't know if Heat Plays wants to use it. I know a lot of people use this Dozier card for a long time, but Heat Plays, if you don't get all the way to Matt Kemp, Dozier's a pretty good option. He doesn't play good defense. but he's got a ton of power. So he is usable, but I just never used him during... I never got him, so I never got to use him during seasons. But I used to face him a lot. I can't control the Morris at all, but for some reason he gets results. Like, I don't know how, but by the end of the game, it's like I've only given up 1 run. It feels like I've given up like 5, just based on how badly I control him. See, I throw it down the middle with him every time, and then they just ground out. I'm getting lucky every time.
Yep, that ball went out.
The first game I played with Chipper at shortstop, he had like 2 errors in a row, or pretty soon after each other. But after that, he's been okay. It really didn't look good. It was not a good look for him to start out.
That's a ball.
But he's been fine since then. His main issue is like charging. So if a ball is like a chopper to short, he doesn't have quite the same arm, and he also gets there a little bit slower than some of the other guys. So he does mess up some of those plays a little bit. But for the most part, he's making everything else.
0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him.
Popped him up. Under it is Dozier, and there are
Who's he got playing short? He has Cal Ripken, and he has Brian Dozier playing second, which is interesting. You would think that he would have a creative player playing second if he has all this time to do immortal grind. I hope that one's gone. That would be hilarious. Did you see where that pitch was? It was like at his face. And I think I swung really late on it. Somehow I pulled it for a deep fly out. I'm not questioning it.
Hey.
in there at the knee as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. This catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted.
What should I throw? A fastball? I do want to get my fastball, like, confidence back up. There we go. That's what I like to do against pitchers. I know probably a lot of you guys do that as well, but if you haven't noticed, if you get strikeouts, swings and misses especially, help your pitch confidence. So the more you throw it to pitchers, like if you have one pitch that you haven't thrown a lot of, or like the blue circle is less than the other pitches, just throw it a few times to the pitcher and then you'll get it back up. As long as you don't give up a base hit, which does happen. Beating the shift every time.
So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
First baseman number 3.
Riding in, Babe Ruth, 1-1 after a single his first time up.
That's what makes pitching so difficult.
I like how these games have,
Out of the inning. Did he give
there's
up
just
that
such a drastic
base
difference.
hit?
Like last game was 10-6 or 10-7 or whatever,
This is where you have
and then this one's a 0-0 game.
on that mound, stay out of
And I don't think I'm pitching any better. Obviously it's a different player. But you just get the feeling that sometimes it's like if one person's going to hit a ton of home runs, then the other person is too. Whether or not the wind is blowing out. I did hear about the visit. I didn't read anything beyond that. Man, everything's just going down the middle, man. Alright, let's just try to bury one here. If he gets to second base, he gets to second base. Alright, there we go.
He's out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. for 0-1 after grounding out his only trip.
What's he throwing so far? I feel like he's mixing it up pretty well. So I'm just going to try to get a couple of deep counts right here. Griffey's my second batter, so it is the top of the lineup. If we can get him on base, we're in good shape. I only have one hit so far. 2-0 count, though. I'm ready to hit. He does not have a shift on, which is interesting. Most people do with Griffey. But I guess he turned it off manually, which is smart. I just don't have the patience to do that every single game. Alright, leadoff walk. We got speed on the bases. I don't expect I'm going to run. But what I'm looking for is for him to throw a slide step and hang a pitch. Or I could just do that. Bonehead move.
He's out.
See if Teddy can do something. Probably trying to look oppo here. Up the middle, Dozier makes the play. Floats the ball over. So, we got the leadoff walk, and then I took 2 pitches and made 3 outs. Perfect. That's exactly what you want. Might outs is really good at hitting the breaking ball, but if you are able to spot the breaking ball right on that corner outside, he's just going to pop it up. And then if you do that, you throw a four-seamer after he takes a swing, or if he takes a pitch especially off the plate, then you throw the four-seam on that corner. He's going to take a strikeout looking every time.
Ball in.
Stan, please go to first base. Thank you.
He's out.
Looked like he was trying to go home with it. I can't remember how to pitch to Dozier anymore, so I'm just throwing the ball away and see what happens. Because I feel like I used to get crushed by this card all the time as well.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a pitch. Can we throw another slider to him? Let's see. There we go.
Nope, outside.
Oh, I did see that video when he took out his phone. Oh my god. And he typed it so fast. He was really aggressive with it, like he was trying to make sure nobody saw it. But everybody did. The whole world knows his password now.
Got him.
Oh, Kanye was at my school last week, actually. He just randomly showed up and got an honorary doctorate. I wasn't there, but people were like Snapchatting and like they said that he told worse than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He told people to just like get up on the table and tell him how they are going to change the world or something like that. He just like randomly showed up on a Tuesday night.
Number 22.
I really got to take pitches. The one time I took pitches, I took a walk, so I just need to take my own advice. Or I could just swing away, you know? One day, my advice will actually work out. We got the lead. That's 487 off the bat. 109 miles an hour. Now should I take pitches? Is he scared? That's a good pitch, but on a strike. It's so dry in this room. There's heat coming out from the ground. Makeable play? Nope. I feel like Chipper should make that play more often than he does. He really has a hard time picking up bare hands. But his fielding is over 70, so he should be able to do it.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
Maybe they nerfed bare hand pickups like that just so that plays off the pitcher wouldn't be so easy.
And it's
That counts 1 and 1.
to stand the man.
There it is.
A swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
All right, 2 good swings this inning.
Back at the track. The wall.
Finally making some headway. Probably not going to get to World Series today, but
It'll be
we're getting there.
flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. This is flared out towards second.
Well, I swear that ball up, so I'll take it.
Throw to first. Throw. Got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready once
Never
again,
mind.
Chipper Jones.
It felt good.
Tryout for him in his last trip. Grounded back up the middle.
Dozier's making everything, man. What is this game? I guess for anybody else, that would probably be like they would have time to turn the corner and play it out in front. But Dozier's defense is so bad that he has to play that on the backhand jump throw for like the 4th time. Good swing.
Alley in right center. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
Looking for it, got it, and didn't miss it.
Is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He starts the number 8 hitter with a strike.
Does anybody have Ripken in the chat? I'm close to getting him, but he's like most positively going to be a bench bat. Maybe as a defensive replacement. But I want to know how you guys hit with him.
Threw it for the first out of the inning.
He doesn't look great. I didn't hit well with him last year,
Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So
but
see if that is
you never know. Some people might just actually like him. He does have plenty good contact. He just doesn't have the power of a top flight immortal. Is he trying to cheese? Nope. Staying at third base. I think he was just anticipating the ball going through the infield there. It's fair play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Who's on deck?
Up is way low that time.
Pujols. We're just going to keep trying to pitch to Chipper. Don't want to bring the tying run up.
This is hit the other way.
And opposite field. Pitch down the middle and we get away with it.
At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
If you guys are wondering, I'm using zone, not directional. Just always got to throw that out there for any new viewers.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No PCI, but it is zone. I checked that pitch.
Out.
Maybe I should just stop checking. That felt pretty good. I think if he had the shift on, it would have beat the shift. It's probably why Pujols is a better batting average than the rest of the Immortals. Him and Griffey, both of those guys have shifts on them. Both of them have the highest batting averages for me. No, I'm using zone. Just the PCI is turned off.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball and 1 strike.
You're talking about pure analog, right?
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Oh.
Oh.
Step on the bag himself.
I was like, you've been in here long enough to know that.
Now at the plate, Albert
Some people get turned off by people that play directional, so I throw it out there.
Albert.
Here's the 0-1.
Oh man, you can see the feedback. Yeah, the thing is, directional actually gives feedback like that. Like it gives you a buckshot and everything. You don't get to control where it's going,
I got the count.
but it
1
shows
and
you the feedback of where the PCI ended up randomly showing up, you know?
Two
getting a
balls,
potential
two
big inning
strikes.
started.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit fairly
Pretty good
well out
pitch.
towards straightaway center. Griffey waits on it.
I don't think that's true. Maybe directional. Maybe for directional it's true, but for I think for zone or for whatever it's called, analog, one of those two, the PCI does move in the feedback. You just don't get to control it.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Maybe it's just offline.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you.
Ball one.
This is the part of the lineup that
Because I thought the same thing, but then I tried it out, and it does actually move in at least one of those two
Ball, that's
interfaces.
kicked out.
One of the different things about Ted, now batting, yeah. One of the different things about Ted is that he actually stands a little bit farther off of the plate than some of the other mortals do. The way that Piazza, especially Griffey, these guys kind of stand right on top of the plate. They've got about, you see how close it is, less than another shoe length to the plate, or to the edge of the batter's box. And Ted Williams sits a little bit more towards the center of the batter's box. So I have a feeling he's going to hit the inside pitch more consistently against right-handed pitching than someone like
1 ball, 1 strike.
Griffey does.
especially when it's not your home ballpark.
But it might hurt his ability to hit pitches on the outside half of the plate. But I doubt it. He's got a good swing for that. Good swing, good job fighting that one off. What have I thrown so far? I could throw another forkball probably. Ooh. You got a lot of that ball. Still got the 3-0 lead. Pitching is starting to get a little bit better. We got one more game in us after this, I think. 7th inning. Just missed it. I yanked the PCI on that one. Should have just left it center. Ended up being a sinker that went middle. Yeah. I only have 4 hits. It's not going to help my batting average, but we got enough home runs. That's all I do, just hit home runs. Man, Trout should hit that pitch. I feel like I've done that like one too many times with Trout, where he gets a slider down the middle, and I feel like I swung it properly and just get underneath it. But he's hit that pitch really well, the low and inside pitch. Consistently hitting that pitch really well. If it's like very much inside, he lines it down the line, and if it got just enough over the plate, sometimes he can take it to the opposite field. So I think I'm just going to continue to sit on that pitch with Trout. Low and inside.
Ball, that's inside.
Losing my voice.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Ball, that pitch is
3-1
out.
count with a pitcher on deck. The question is, do I want to warm somebody up? No, I'm going to swing away. Have Jack Morris throw another inning, and then we'll go to the bullpen after that, probably.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. And to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a booth and a
Ryan Sandberg card looks really nice. It reminds me of the Piazza, but with speed. And I think with that speed, he's going to be able to be a good combo with Ken Griffey Jr. And he's going to be able to replace Trout in terms of speed. But it would be nice to have him, Griffey, and Trout. Like all 3 of those guys, like 3 immortals with speed, that would be crazy. Got good stealing as well, I believe. I don't steal much, though. Lucky. He had a good swing on it. I think he hit the low and inside pitch for a double last time, so let me throw him the same thing but a fork ball instead. See if he grounds out. Perfect. Jack's up first. We're going to go with Billy Williams. See if he brings in a matchup move, but I have a feeling he's going to stay with Bob. Who do we got? Everybody's a little bit tired. We're going to start off with Chapman and Gagne. Once again, trying to go for Raleigh Fingers save. And there he goes with Hader, so we're going to bring in Johnny Bench. Hopefully I get a chance to bat with Piazza in this inning, and then I can double switch. Take Piazza out of the game, put in Johnny Bench to play the field. Pretty good swing underneath it. Should I go to right field with this one? No. Another slider. That's the pitch that Ted hit for a home run last game. Who's this? Bruce Sutter? Of course it is. There we go. No more save opportunity for now. I feel like they broke save opportunities too, because like you used to be able to put a runner on base in a 4-run save situation, but now you can't. So if you have the runner, you have the tying run in the hole with the runner on base, even if it's a 4-run save, you can't do it anymore for a save. It just ends up being like not even a hold. You just don't get anything for it. Double switch Pujols if I don't make it to Piazza. That would make sense. But Pujols is playing third base.
I got the count 0 and 2.
Piazza could go to first. No, I don't think I could do it. Because I want Bench to be my catcher. Although, put Bench at third. Yeah, I just want him as my catcher. You're right though. Like he's gonna be a plus at defense at third base anyway. And Pujols probably isn't gonna get another at bat. Do I have another third baseman on bench? Oh my God, freaking Ted. Ted hits like these pop-ups that just go for home runs. Oh, Piazza's coming up. And he gets on base. So we are going to double switch. Just remind me to double switch because like 90% of the time I forget. Problem solved exactly. Should I pinch run? I think he's quitting. Nope. Pitcher. Roll this Chapman. I'm not stealing. I'm just going to mess with his head by putting a guy with speed on base. Alright, now we double switch. Victor Robles is my catcher. But we're going to bring in Gagne. Double switch. Johnny Bench is staying in. He's going to be the catcher. And there we go. Problem solved. I haven't been pitching well with Gagne recently. Like, ever since the end of the event, I feel like everybody's seen Gagne in the event, so they just know what's coming. And I stopped pitching as lights out as I was. That's another interesting point. I mentioned earlier that, like, why does he have Dozier in alongside all of these Immortals? And he's only batting .222 with Dozier. So it's not like he's like really good with him and that's why he's keeping him in. So that's interesting. Let's see what we got. I think we can chase this one down. Yep, it's got enough hang time. Griffey's got the unlimited speed. 84 speed, but good reaction time, of course, with his defense, and his fielding is great. So he basically chases down everything in the gaps. Trout feels kind of slow in left field, to be honest with you. I guess his reaction time is reduced slightly because he's not playing at his natural position. But he doesn't feel like he gets the same amount of jump as Griffey gets. Got Stan batting 8. I should warm somebody up. I'm definitely not going to have Gagne bat for himself here.
That's just a great pitch right there.
Ball, that's out.
Rob Nen throws 101.
On the tag, you're out.
Oh, never mind. It double switched. So do I keep Gagne in? Who's batting? Pujols? I'll probably put him in until I get a lefty and then just throw the other guy in. I don't want to overuse my relievers.
Ball, that's off the plate.
I think I used him for a few games in a row.
I got 2-1 the count.
Oh man,
Outside.
that's a pretty good pitch, I think.
No, ball four.
All right, we're going to Wagner or Chapman, I guess. But he's gonna have to face Piazza, which is unfortunate. So I'm just gonna go ahead and warm somebody up as well. Get some rest. I will. First week doing daily streams, so I didn't want to just like skip a stream because I was tired. It is what it is. Oh man, had to have it. I mean, I'm also pretty monotone, so that part's probably not going to change. I am losing my voice a little bit, but it is what it is.
Nope, that's inside. D-Rod.
Changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles
One ball,
an hour on the
2
gun.
strikes.
Still effective when you're
I don't think I can throw another one down there, but he does hit the away pitch pretty well against lefties. Gotta throw it outside. Yeah. I just needed him looking outside for a second so that I could throw something off the plate inside. Perfect. Griffey's up. Do I want him looking inside? Like, if I throw an inside pitch, if I throw an inside fastball, since I only have 3 pitches to work with, I feel like he could turn on it pretty easy. Yikes. Is it 1 run or 2? Dozier's up. Alright, Chapman's coming out. Raleigh Fingers coming in? I guess. Here we go. I think Dozier's coming out now too. Who is this? Mike Schmidt? Can I pick him off first base?
Safe, he's in.
My guy was leaving him because it's the 9th inning, but like I don't want him to just take second base because
Nope, ball 1.
then that takes away the double play. Bring in the stash, yeah. Let's see, Mike Schmidt. Can he outrun this? Nice. It's always a question mark with Chipper trying to turn a double play. I never know if he has enough arm to do it. but my created player has enough arm at second base to get it there quick, and then he fires across. His Gibson is now 12-2. It's only the second loss he's had. Alright, we're going to do one more game, just because we did win the first two. He was at 701. We're going to see if we get to 850 right here. Alright. Should I put in new pitchers? I really don't want to pitch with this Jack Morris or Brett Saberhagen anymore. Although I guess it is better to have righties in versus lefties. It is what it is. For some reason I pitch really well with the Diamond Ruth, despite him only having like 4-seam, 2-seam, curveball, changeup. His curveball is pretty big and he locates his fastballs pretty well. So I like pitching with him. And I need to grind those 130 innings left. So we're just going to keep going with that. Did you guys see where the meter was? I didn't see if I closed it properly or not. Have I played this guy? It is a streamer. IDK the third. I don't think I played this guy. I did play a streamer last week, but I don't think it was this guy. Oh, what's up, man? How are you? Should be a good game. Are you streaming right now? Ooh, Benchwarmers. We did play last week, didn't we? Benchwarmers looks familiar. Good luck, man. What's up, Dan? How are you? Bob Feller's on the mound. You're doing homework? Good for you, man. Homework should be the priority, I think. I think we could all say that. So far, everything I've seen from Bob Feller is he's basically untouchable until you get to like 70 pitches. Yikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The first time I pitched him, he threw 6 2/3 perfect innings. He threw a perfect game against me. And it happened again, not perfect innings, but he was pretty clean all the way through like 8 innings. Just gave up 2 hits. Got beat around late in the game, though. It's another one of those situations where if you haven't seen him too often as well, you got a little bit of an advantage. Is this Swolf's second account? Why? Because he's Canadian? I don't think that's the case. Swolf was 12-0 and from Canada. You're going to have to ask him, man. He did say he had to go for a short period of time, so maybe he sniped me with another account. Maybe you're onto something, Dan. It's Kevin's. Maybe they have a joint account. Kevin's the face. Like you can see Kevin playing, but then the hands are actually Swolf's. You have no idea who the hell Swolf is? Swolf is our friendly Canadian, our resident Canadian, is what I'm trying to say.
We got full count.
Full now, 3 and 2. Shepard Jones will be next. Popped him up. Pujols has a play.
Only have one account. It's just a joke, EJ. Don't worry about it. He's just messing. Somebody else plays for Kevin, that's why he's so angry. Of course. Are you saying Kevin would play better than whoever plays for Kevin? Whoa. I'm playing way too close to this desk today. Let's see if Bob Feller can make this location pitch. No. The timing was good. The angle is a little bit off.
Really tough for guys to
Spends
lay
money
off.
on packs only.
There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
I've never spent money on packs in this game, and I try not to buy packs as much as possible. Occasionally, I'm just like, alright, I have nothing to do with these stubs, so I'll dump it on a pack, but in general, it's not worth it. Luke Roy plays for Kevin. Pays Swolf to play. But Swolf is better than... Wait, what? It doesn't make any sense.
Counts 1-0.
Let's see if I can get Arrieta. I've had a lot of trouble hitting Arrieta. But then again, I had trouble hitting Felix Hernandez, who I did well against a couple games ago. It's going to be a matter of if I can be patient enough and not swing at stuff down low like that.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on. You know, the old adage is you never throw a
Dan's theory is that EJ is
This pitcher's taking that to heart.
Swolf's secondary account.
Quick move here to step off and look the runner back. 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Jones aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball left.
Yeah, he's got Twitch.tv. He's in the chat as well today. Dan's doing the trolling today.
Ball 1.
His banner is pennant race. True. Is that enough? Felt pretty good, but I haven't been hitting well with Pujols today. Let's see. It's off the wall. We're gonna have to just eat the single right there.
Safe, he's good.
Your banner is Yankees. My banner, it was like a grass banner before. Oh, I was hoping you were going to go home with it. It was a grass banner before, but now I changed it to the 12-0. Just because I'm really proud of it. Jammed me. Is that going to get down, though? Trout's got that ball. Switch your banner to the hot dog. Hot dog's the move. There's some goofy banners. Or no, the icons can be goofy, but I think the banners are all just pretty clean. I thought that ball was gone with Pujols. I only ended up getting 1 run after a double play with Ted. That's the first time Ted was not clutch for me. Should have taken some pitches.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Especially in a ground ball situation with a ground ball pitcher like Arrieta. Gotta be smarter than that.
Inside ball.
When you get Bell, you'll switch to a cork bat. Do they have a cork bat banner? When's new next 2K stream? I don't know, Dan. Apparently never. Earliest is going to be the weekend. Depends on how fast I get to World Series. And it also depends on when people want to play. Because I only want to play 2K online if like a few of us want to play Park together. Otherwise, I'm just going to get dominated and it's going to be embarrassing. I think a cork bat would be frowned upon, fair enough.
Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snyder.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You'll get in 2 weeks, alright. Don't get the game just because I'm playing it, though. Play it if you want to get it. I mean, get it if you want to play it. Because you have the surgery, true.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changed his
Count is
speed
2-1.
really well, and he
You might not go to school at all.
Like one of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside.
Is that going to be fun or are you going to get bored?
And he's about as good as
If I didn't have to go to school, I would be happy. Steroid injection needle banner coming soon. Let's go for it. Like, just have a row of pills. All the different PEDs, syringes, all of it.
Plate, Mike Piazza. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
What if they make another Reggie Stalker card?
Line drive
Whoa.
to left.
And that's what they do for it.
And that's off the left field wall. Through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at
Thanks, man.
second with a one-out double.
Just put Barry Bonds, yeah.
Now batting, Adrian Beltre.
Instead of 12-0, it says HGH. If you have an all-immortal lineup,
No balls and a strike to count.
it's basically like taking roids.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Why does that exist? Why is there an emoji for a syringe?
No, that's one.
Slide on
Gotta
the
have
sinker
it.
That time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice
Bad
job of
pitch.
laying off.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now. 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline.
This is needles for the PEDs. I know, but why does it exist? How often do you think people need a syringe emoji?
It's full 3-2.
And in what context other than drugs?
Next, did you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle?
I guess for like a group chat of nurses, maybe?
Payoff pitch one more time.
There we go. What a pitch.
Strike 3.
That had some hook to it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two.
No.
Counts 1-0.
Feller feels kind of weak when he's got runners on base. That's what I'm kind of noticing. Maybe I'm just bad pitching with runners on base, which is very possible. My timing's way off, but he doesn't feel as comfortable as he does when he's thrown off the windup. It's for doctors.
Number 22.
How often do you need a lot of these emojis? True, 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 true.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Spend 2 hours on your homework. Is that a lot, Dan?
Down. So one away here. Base is empty. And standing in the
Dude, when I was in like elementary school, like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, I was put into this class for like smart kids. That was hell, man. We had like, dude, it was like 3rd grade, and we would have like 5 hours of homework every night.
waves of
One ball,
misses for strike
2
number
strikes.
2.
Even in 2nd grade, man, it was insane. It made me hate school forever.
Your head starts to get on the swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times?
Spend an hour procrastinating. Perfect. That's a good pitch.
Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
What kind of homework was it, Dan? Was it math homework?
Try to make something
Was it hard?
on the bottom of the second.
Is this Ted or is this Stan? I can't tell.
Grabs the outside
0-1's the count.
Stan. Okay.
nobody on.
Looking for something low and away. I should have probably swung at that pitch. That's not the pitch I wanted.
Baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Dang, he's coming for everything you got, Andrew. You had to color code an English paper.
Throw is in.
What? Like highlight?
So coming to the plate, Jake Arrieta. 9-1-2.
True, the deadlines. Doesn't mean you're gonna get good grades, but
Fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
it does make you very efficient. Man, I used to do my, what's it called, like English book reports. That's what it's called, like book report reading projects. I used to do those all in the last day. Still got good grades on them. Stuff is just busy work, man. It's not even useful. Listening on your laptop, perfect.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
D-Rod.
Fastball and he swings through it to fall.
0-1's
I wish
the
there was
count.
more teamwork in middle school and high school.
That's out.
Away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
How tall am I? 5'6". I feel like we've had this conversation before.
1 out, nobody on.
I'm a short dude.
Nope.
Good take.
How you lay off that
I got to count 2-2.
I don't know how you take that pitch. Doing a math project about height. Nice.
Swing, and
Good
this
swing.
one is blasted to right
Takes a
field.
great
Nothing's
great
gonna
pitch on the
stop it.
inside and then goes the yard.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, Dan, we've definitely had this conversation before. I'm pretty short, man. I haven't grown in 9 years.
0-1.
Probably a little bit more than that. Probably done growing for the rest of my life, to be honest. Unless I just drink a ton of milk and somehow I still got something left. But I hurt my spine when I was younger. Like I fell on my back, and I think that stunted my growth a little bit. Feller is nasty, man. You got 2 runs off of him, which is pretty much
Nope.
double what everybody else gets.
No strike.
I can't locate with him either.
Ball. That's inside.
There's a boy in my math class, he's 5'4". Is that tall? I thought there were a lot of 12-year-olds that were like 5'8". I had a friend who was like 6 foot when he was 12, and we all thought he was like 15. But he was actually like 12, and the same age as us. Because he had a beard too. Like, not like mine, but like the beginnings of some scruff. So we thought he was older, man. We wouldn't let him play football with us. He always got sad. Who? He's just some random kid. I don't think you know my friends anyway, so. Ted's not going to make that throw. He does not have the arm for that. Kanye's on the news. What's up, Kyle 23 Ray? T-Money's back. Kanye was at my school the other day. He was just chilling. He was getting an honorary bachelor's or something. Honorary doctorate, actually. Welcome to all. So far, it's just T-Money, but welcome from the raid anyway. We're playing some ranked seasons. Not getting to World Series today, but in the next couple of days I'll play. Big Al.
No, I think this is a big situation.
We are playing against EJ, who's in the chat. He's streaming. I don't know if he's streaming right now on Twitch, but he is a Twitch streamer, and he is beating me. Yeah, we're not going to talk about political stuff, but yeah, it's we want his money. College wants his money, so that's what we're going to do. What's up, Jacob? What's up, Kyle? Appreciate the raid, my man. Dope. It's going good. We're playing EJ in the chat. Don't know if he's streaming right now, but he is a streamer on Twitch. He's beating me 4-1. Oh, I lost to Pitching Rebel this morning. I was up 4-2 for the longest time, and then he came back last couple innings and I lost. He had 5 solo home runs and I had 4, but it was a fun game. How come he doesn't have an album called College Dropout? Not streaming right now. Makes sense. That makes sense while you're in the chat. Dan's doing a math project, man. You gotta tell him how tall he is. But we're having a good day otherwise. We're at about 850 right now in the ranked seasons. Feller is not doing well today. My man EJ can hit the ball. And I cannot field the ball. Not even giving up home runs right now. He's just making contact, you know. How's your stream, by the way? He's given up 8 hits. And my bullpen is tired. This is not going to end up well. 6'3", 200, nice. That's pretty massive. Swolf is 6 foot. Oh my god. Come on, make this play, Ted, please. Ugh. But did we really expect him to make that play? No. That's the one problem I have with Ted. Some of the other guys are going to make that play. Ooh, it was 2 outs. It's been 2 outs this whole time. I've been throwing too many fastballs, I think. You got disconnected 3 times? Oh, playing EA, okay. Playing NHL. That sucks, man. Streams have been good lately. Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely take him out right here. I think I've just been throwing too many fastballs and kind of coasting. GG. I just stared directly into a glare of light. Now I can't see anymore. You might get 2K tomorrow? Alright. I haven't been playing 2K too much, so if I play on stream, I'm down to play, but for the most part, I haven't been playing if I'm not on stream at the time. But I'm going to get into it a lot once baseball season's over and MLB really dies down. My rating right now is about 850. Good pitch. Was about 850. Lost a couple games, won a few. So we're hovering around there, back to back. Dotted, wait. Dotted. Same spot. That was my fault. I didn't mean to like glitch you in the middle of your pitch. But we got to try to make a comeback here. It's a 6-run game. I have come back from 6 down. Go back to third, please. I have come back from 6 down before. Plenty of times. But if we're playing on Hall of Fame right now, I don't think that's going to be possible for me. This is zone hitting. I don't have the PCI on, though. I play with the PCI off, but it is zone hitting. Bummer. You have 55 plus your remaining money from the FIFA cards, so you're not going to get Madden? I thought you were going to get Madden instead. Good call in 2K, though. It does distract me. Throws my timing way off. How do I know where the swing will be? I don't. So the only pitches I can hit are the 4 corners and like right down the middle. Bases loaded. That's the second time in this game where Ted has messed up with the bases loaded, I think. Probably could have scored there just because of the off balance. But like I've been saying, Ted has been insanely clutch for me until this game. He should have about 6 RBIs and has 0 instead. Madden's on sale? Yeah. I don't know if 2K is worth $60 right now. Get down, please. Yes. No. Happy thoughts. Good catch. I thought it actually bounced when he did the slide, but I guess it didn't. Bases loaded up the middle, and then he made a sliding catch within center field. Did I leave the bases loaded there with nobody out? At least one out. Did he snipe me? Whoa.
1-0. Ball, that's inside.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Good swing. Yeah, Kyle, I focus more on timing and what's the other one? Timing and reaction. I just kind of react to wherever the direction of the ball is going to be. Rather than trying to track the ball out of the hand, I kind of predict where the ball is going to land, and I can kind of tell. I mean, I can tell what direction the PCI is going to go. I just don't know how far it's going to go. So I do have a hard time hitting like off-center pitches, but I hit the corner pitches pretty well. Yeah, he made Goobs quit today.
No, he's out.
You don't know try stream? What?
Stepping into the box, number 22. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman,
On its way.
number 22.
Yikes.
Fouls this one off.
I do appreciate the raid, Kyle. Thanks for coming through. Glad your streams are going well for you. Locating these sliders, man. Those low and inside, low and away change up he threw earlier. Locating. He's only thrown 35 pitches.
And he hauls it in for the
You're
first
eating, by the
out
way?
again.
Good to know, good to know. Is it a burrito?
The ball then
Oh,
played
dang, it's only the 4th inning. I gave up 8 runs already.
No. Inside.
Yikers, bro.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended.
I didn't think there was a chance that was staying on the plate.
Steer right.
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, there's that PCI going all the way up high.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right
In the hole? Nope. Beltre's got a good reaction time over there.
Stepping in, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out on his only trip to the plate so far.
You had those after school, currently eating pasta. Pasta's the move. I eat a lot of pasta.
Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate.
He has a
You got behind
5.55
this
ERA
guy.
with Arrieta.
0-2, so that was a good job to
Is that
hold
right?
up right there.
And yet he's 12-7, so yeah, this boy can hit.
And they'll try to
2-2
get him
the count.
finishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a
I got
strikeout
3 and
there,
2.
but
All right, Stan. Let's see if we could do something. I really don't want to.
pulling back at the plate.
I don't want to burn someone out of the bullpen right now because it's only the 4th inning.
Fouled off.
But I might have to at this point. Don't get mercied. Mercy might be the move right now. I might be better off getting mercied. You're terrible with them.
Payoff pitch one more time. Down the first baseline.
Is that fair? Oh man. All right. Well, at least I get another inning out of my guy. I'll get another inning and then get the pinch hit leading off the 5th.
Home run hitting legend Duke Snyder.
Just gotta make it respectable.
So far.
Left fielder.
This reminds me of the game with Swolf yesterday.
On the way.
Although that one was 8-0.
In the air out to right field. Williams is
You're
there.
bored?
1 out.
Go take a nap.
Ready once again. Mike Piazza. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball
Ooh.
1, no strike.
That's a big hook.
On him there. It's ball 1.
I think it has as much break as Gagne's, but Rob Nen has a little bit more lateral movement on that curveball, I think.
Ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that.
I don't know if that's better or worse, because
That one
Gagne, like, you get that last 2 inches at the bottom right there, and people swing over the top of it every time.
Right down the line and left.
I don't know if it's the same thing for Rob Nen's curveball.
2 down.
How to grind starters?
Ready for another
You play on rookie,
and Beltre.
and you just go.
Ball game thus far.
Personally,
Now
I can't do it.
Beltre and lifts a
So
high
what
fly
I've done
ball
is,
deep left field.
is that gonna hook back? No. What I've done is I've played online with a lot of the starters, and then once I get like somewhere close in terms of what are the stats you need? Strikeouts, innings. Do you need innings? You need wins and complete games. So if I start getting close, then I'll start to grind. You have to play it out on rookie, and you just go from there. All right, we're gonna save Stargell. We're gonna go with Robles.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Don't. That's how he plays. Yeah, getting those pitchers are really annoying.
Wind up and
If you're trying to do any kind of mission, really, if you're trying to do strikeouts, complete games, anything, other than like closing pitchers, if you're trying to do closing pitchers, trying to get holds and saves, you got to do conquest. But if you're trying to do starting pitchers, then for sure you got to do play on rookie. Pick a bad offense. I like to play against the Tigers, White Sox, Marlins are good to play against. Try to avoid Coors Field because you'll give up a lot of home runs. Playing a big ballpark as well. Trying to get like complete game shutouts or something. Am I a senior? I am a senior. But I have an extra semester next year as well. I'm going to be a super senior.
Counts 1-0.
I'm not getting COD.
He's done a great
My
job
roommate might get it.
throughout this game, and it's something
I've heard very good things about it, but
you can pitch a good game in this
it is Black Ops, right? So is there like jump packs and stuff? Because I hate playing games with jump packs or jet packs or whatever.
He's out.
Because I got Black Ops 3 off of the PlayStation Store a little while ago. And it's really annoying when people are jumping up and down. I'm playing Destiny right now as well. Barely, but I am playing a little bit. I'm just like, I want to play a regular Call of Duty where people are standing on the ground. And you have to be more tactical about it rather than just like mobility and jumping all over the place, you know? When's the Fortnite stream on Twitch? Tuesday at 4 p.m. I think that's the time that Dan said he wants to play. Call of Duty, so maybe. Yeah, Black Ops I think has the verticality. Was a base hit? Great. What's my name? Wouldn't you like to know? Hello, my name is Adam. I guess that's what we're going with now. I did download Fortnite and I played a couple rounds. I got 3rd place and I killed 1 person. So I hate that game. But if we do a Fortnite stream, it's gonna be on Twitch. Just so you guys know. Your name isn't Dan. I don't believe you. Wouldn't that be the greatest turn of events if your name wasn't Dan? You remember Adam? I forgot your name? Did I though? What makes you think that? Won't let you go back right away? That sucks. I probably wouldn't have been nice about it anyway. If someone steals and then they swing away, I'm throwing it back to first no matter what. Message you on Discord? You message me on Discord. Wait, what? You never got top 5? Yeah, dude, I just had 1 kill because like nobody was around me the whole game. I don't know why it happens, but it happens to me so much. So I play like a 40-minute game and I don't do anything, and then I'm like, alright, I hate this game, and I stop playing. But I think squads would be more fun. Because I've seen like my roommate play. When he plays solos too, he gets a lot of kills. Because he's actually good. But I run around and I don't find anybody. That's all good. You've got the 8-1 lead, so it is what it is. Your name is not Luca. Good to know. We're going to have this whole conversation again. I think we had like 16 people in the chat yesterday, and then when we started talking about this conversation, then like 12 of them left. Oh my god, I cannot hit anything. Your name starts with a D. Is it Daniel? If he hit that corner right there, I'd have been so mad. Good guess, Heat plays. Let's see what the answer is. Heat's on the Discord, bro. His name is Jack.
He's out.
Get out of here. Did we finally get one? We finally got one. That's your dad's name? You use your dad's account? Fair enough. I guess children should be careful. Careful on that. That's the one pitch I can hit with Piazza. Low and inside sliders. Thank you. Playing a full Immortal team in Wild Card. Sounds like fun. Why are you playing in Wild Card? 3 days in a row, Swolf. With the language. Personally, I don't care, honestly, but we got children in here. Dan's a child. We gotta protect his innocence. What do we do here? We got Hoffman. Wagner's fresh, so we got a couple guys. We're gonna have to stretch these guys out for a little while.
I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out, and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Jones shading to his right. He's got it one away.
What do we think? 6 runs down. We still got time for a comeback here. This is bad. Jake McGee against Chipper Jones is probably the worst matchup you can do. He's got no deception. It's just breaking balls coming in towards his bat, or a fastball that's just going to sit right there for him. And watch him hit a home run off of Hoffman now. Good take. I can never check the pitch on that one, or check the swing on those pitches. Yikes. This is a bad pitch. Lucky.
High in the air, number 22 has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Albert Pujols.
Unmod him for you? Should I unmod him for like 10 minutes? Till the end of the stream, maybe? Strike 3, Swolf. 3 days in a row. Trying to give you as hard of a time as we can. Swolf is really stressing out now. I like this. This is the only way I can get in his head. Flatwoods is in here, so you can't. Is Flatwoods my manager or something? Does Flatwoods own me? Is he just throwing sliders? Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just keep tagging him until he appears.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle.
Speak of the Flatwoods and he shall appear. Is that a thing? Come on. Trout's got to hit that slider one of these days. He does the strikes. Do you think he keeps track of strikes? I think he might.
3-2.
Oh wow, we took a walk. I thought it was like 0-2 for the longest time. The comeback is on. Never mind. If we're gonna miss sliders down the middle, the comeback is not on. Thank you, EJ. Fouled off enough pitches in that one. I can't hit the slider with Trout for some reason. It feels like it's really meaty, but he only hits the balls that are moving downwards, back in towards him. Sinkers and splitters and stuff.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
I think you're on 2 strikes. I think I'm on 2 strikes as well, actually. Yeah, it's one of those games. Saw that coming from a mile away. 2 extremely clutch catches with Trout in this game. It would be a different game if Trout hadn't made those catches. GG. It's the 7th inning. I'm going to go with Frank, I think.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
We're going to sub to EJ after this game. I'm going to steal more tips from EJ so that I can give them back to you guys.
Well, that's
Ooh, good take. Honestly, I thought I swung at that ball.
He certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further out.
High in the air down the right field line.
Dan's just trying to intentionally break your concentration so I can come back in this game.
Play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI.
Safe.
Tags up.
Defeated.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run.
You just subbed to me, Swolf. I appreciate it. You've been holding out. 8-3. This is reminding me of the Swolf game from yesterday now. This is where Swolf had to quit. Yeah, EJ's on Twitch.
1-0.
I'm assuming your name is EJ, right? EJ Nave?
Clean slate on the base pass.
Unless it's
That
like
sac fly a minute ago.
something else.
Now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run. Guerrero.
We're not really making any headway, but it was looking like it was going to be a mercy rule from the beginning of the game. So at least we didn't get in that situation just yet.
Home run hitting legend Duke Snyder was
That's outside.
for him in his last trip. One ball, no strikes to count.
As long as he's in the chat, Dan, you can try to get in his head. It's all about the mind games for the last couple innings. Why do I waste Wagner?
I got the count. 2
Why
and
not?
2.
It's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great approach.
Bruh.
Really stayed strong.
This defense is killing me.
Get that pitcher to come to the part of the plate.
He's safe.
Hey Rob, how are you, man? It's not been a good game so far. EJ's killing it. You just ate a half moon cake? Is that the one with like marshmallow inside?
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 change up to a great hitter.
Nope,
It opens
that's
up so
inside.
many more places you
When I took off the glasses and missed the yellow bar, yeah, I wasn't even close. Wasn't even close, but honestly, ooh, shady. I didn't think you were gonna be like that. Now I'm gonna make you pop out.
One and one.
The reason why I say it's shady, like if you did that in real life, like it's totally on you. A lot of times you can get thrown out, but in this game it's just, it takes so long to fake. And if it's a situation where if you're not in a rundown and you fake a throw, then the second time you try to throw, there's a very good chance that the guy's just gonna like chill for a second before he actually makes the throw. He gets like locked into an animation or some kind of logic issue. So yeah, that's all good. If it was a close game, I would have been mad, but it's whatever. But I'm just explaining to other people why why doing it is impolite. But I won't take it personally. Or I won't judge you off of it. Like in real life, like you're probably gonna get thrown out third base, but
That's an out.
there we go. So he's got his run back. He's still pitching Arrieta. His ERA is still at 5.55 actually.
This one is later innings, down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long
You got safed and then sat on. Did you say safed? Is that a word?
1 and 1.
And then sat on? Like the dude? Oh, like in real life? Like a dude sat on you in real life when you were in the pickle? The farthest I ever hit a ball in a game was like 8th grade. I hit the ball to the fence, and then I missed first base. It probably should have been an inside the park home run, but I missed first base. What's up, Donald? How are you? That sounds fun, Dan. Getting sat on in the middle of a game? Who wouldn't want that to happen? That sounds really creepy. I was just talking out loud. Dove head first and got sat on. Nice. Can Ted redeem himself? He's already blown like 3 chances in this game. Double play in the first inning. I think he popped out or another double play or something. But after being super clutch early on, he's been an extreme disappointment in this game. Good pitch. You hit a home run 250. Nice.
Count is 3 and 2.
During camp, nice. I never knew how to like swing a bat, so I was a slap hitter. And I finally learned how to like actually swing with torque and everything like within the last couple of years. But I haven't played. It's like I barely got a chance to try it out. Yikes. Is in your mini World Series? Nice. For travel or what?
Inside.
Start to get solid contact after that. Perfect. Once you get that first good swing, then it's just keep rolling with it. Oh man. Got more confident. 5 home runs in Cooperstown. Nice. What position do you play? He plays. Batting .667 against lefties. Third base. The hot corner. Power position. Very nice. That one stung. I always throw JD Martinez in that same spot. He always hits a home run off of me, so one of these days I'll learn, but today's not that day. This is going to be the last game, by the way. Cleaning it out. We may stream tomorrow. It's very likely. I just don't know what time yet. It could be a later stream than usual, but I'll let you guys know. Make sure you're on the Discord. How do you score 10 on Hall of Fame? You got to be good at swinging the bat. And he scored off of Bob Feller as well. So, some legitimate offense right there. You can't get cheapies against Bob Feller, man. I'm telling you. If you miss anything, even slightly against Bob Feller, it's gonna be a pop-up. So if you're scoring 10 runs, it's all gotta be legit. That being said, there weren't a ton of home runs. It was a lot of base hits. Just putting the bat on the ball. Yeah, I throw 70 as well. But I also don't work out, so I feel okay about that 70. Like, if I worked out, I'd probably throw 80-ish, which would be excellent if I was a Little League pitcher. But unfortunately, there are people in the major leagues that are younger than me, so that's not exactly going to play. You played left during camp and robbed so many home runs? How do you have an opportunity to rob home runs? That was awesome. The YouTube tutor goes 0 for 3, like a bum. That curve is nasty. It is. Dude, that Gagne curve, was that who I was using? Because it's got like that little extra tumble, just like an extra couple inches of break. And it gets a ton of strikeouts.
Second baseman, number 22. Yeah!
Who's pitching? Is this Koji? I don't think I've seen Koji yet this year. Set cones, and I always set the cones. Oh, okay. I thought you were like going up at the fence and robbing him. That's less impressive, Dan. I just want you to know that. This dude, the first time I brought in Feller, he tried to break up a perfect game with Jackie Robinson, but somehow I got him out. But if he had been safe, I would have been pretty mad. That curve was pretty nasty. I didn't think Koji would have that kind of a hook, because he's got the filthy splitter, obviously. But I didn't realize he had that kind of curveball. 69 miles an hour. Nice. Just swinging at everything right now. Not impressive anymore. You have blisters from hitting 65? I got blisters just from swinging a bat. You're weak. How did I learn? There's some good YouTube guys that have baseball mechanics. I mean, you go pro with John Madden. He's got good basic mechanics and everything. Coach Lyle, he's more of a softball coach. GG, man, it was a great game. Good hitting. I didn't do anything there, but let's just take a look at standings real quick. I want to see how much my batting average declined. 265, so it dropped 10 points. My on base is really struggling now. Did I play this guy today? Yeah, I lost to this guy. His ERA is 205. He shut me out, I believe, with Fergie Jenkins. So I haven't been hitting as well. I got burnt out by the event, I think. But that was a great game. Lifetime stats, as we do to conclude every stream. (12 and 23), 165, 172 on base, 338 on slugging percentage, and a 510 OPS. My slugging percentage is higher than your OPS. ERA is good. Good enough. There you go, Dan. Enjoy. Ranked number 6. Nice. EJ's up there. 20 and 3. 305. 452 ERA. The worst ERA on the page. And somehow I only scored 3 runs, but great hitting, man. Some good names up here. I lost the pitching rebel this morning. Still salty about it. Ducey apparently he did something crazy the other day. Mad Titans is up here. Zoe's up here. Zoe's on the stream pretty often. 12 and 1, pretty good. You're a terrible pitcher. That is what it is. If you want some pitching tips, I got some on my channel, but how many strikeouts do I have? I'm not checking, Dan. I'll check another time. You got lucky. You did. I did notice that some of your, when you hit like a bunch of runs that inning, some of them were kind of like pop outs, or they kind of just fell in the outfield. But over time, it was just, it was deserved it. Deserved it. Join the Discord. Check me even though I'm about to lose this game. All right. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I had a good time. But I'm going to take a nap probably. I'll see you tomorrow. 15 and 4, not bad. 291, 342. That's a good on base percentage. ERA is good. So if your ERA is good, what are you talking about? You're going to be in World Series in no time. 55 and 100. Alright, see you, man. Good game. Alright, yeah, join the Discord. We'll pop in there tonight. Yes, it's the legit pitching rebel in our Discord, Dan. Thanks for stopping by. Ranked seasons tomorrow? Or subscriber games? I'll let you guys know. Peace.